We're called The Lowest of the Low. We're from Toronto. Thanks for having us here.
There's a grenade under his desire, and he burns like a stopwatch on fire. The fusion's sure, the countdown's on. We pick up all the pieces after she's gone. Pick up all the pieces after she's gone. You're gonna drink like a wasted frat.
We're with Steve and John from Lowest of the Low. Welcome to Soundtrack.
How you doing?
How you doing? Great.
See you.
Okay, debut album Shakespeare My Butt, followed by a new one, Lucigenia. Now, quite a bit of difference between the first two. First one, quite a bit poppier. The second one's quite a bit darker. What kind of movement went on musically and philosophically in the band between the two albums?
I don't necessarily think that it was a sort of musical philosophy that sort of drove the band to something a little bit heavier and a little bit darker. I just think it was kind of just the way we live pretty much, and which is pretty much how all the songs have always been written, and I think arranged. The band just, you know, sort of delivers whatever, you know, amount of aggressiveness it has at any given time, and we've just slowly been becoming more aggressive, maybe because we're getting a little bit more aggressive as people.
She felt someone else upon your lips. You've blown another relationship. You say that God had a hand in this. I say you should have stayed away from that other woman. I look at you, and you look at me. Our life's a fix for the eternal fatalists.
You've had some problems in dealing with the music industry to date, I guess. I mean, it must have been a real bummer when the record label you signed to sort of fell through just as the album was coming out. That must have created a few heart skips for a while.
Actually, they didn't fall through.
Yeah, we just kind of bought ourselves out of the deal. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, I think the music industry had more problem dealing with us than we've had dealing with them. I mean, just because, not because we, you know, are hard to deal with. I don't think. I think we just kind of know what we want to do, and people have. John's hard to deal with.
John's hard to deal with. Okay.
Yeah, get out.
Where do you want to be 2 years from now?
Most of it seems to be, more than anything, trying to keep ourselves interested in what we're doing. You do end up fighting an industry that has a certain expectation that you move from one level to the next, that you play certain size venues, then you play the next size venue, then you play the next size venue, and you make certain kinds of records, all with the hope that you're going to sell, you know, a greater number of copies of your albums every time, which doesn't really correspond with necessarily writing songs and arranging songs and playing songs that keep the band as a unit interested in doing that. And we're doing that. We're trying to write songs that we like and just play those kind of songs. And the industry, I think, would prefer if we were trying to further our careers in terms of record sales and that sort of thing, which we don't really have an interest in doing.
Dialectics, what's your way to get some perspective? Of course, every action is an elective, and I wonder what my horoscope has to. Who cares? Say you moved to the 7th house, but your butt spent 3 days on my couch. You leave me out of home and house, and nearly drank up